Right, well, my name is Aaron Davis from limitlesssolutions.org and tattoopreacher.com. And today I'm going to teach you how to convert a Microsoft document to a PDF and keep your proportions the same. Uh, the issue that a lot of people run into with Microsoft Word is that they lay the book out, they're going to be printing or publishing a book. They lay it out with the proper proportions. They write the book in a 6 by 9 with all the right margins. And then when they save it to a PDF to upload to their publisher, the book automatically converts from, say, 6 by 9 or 5 by 8 to an 8.5 by 11 page, messing up their margins. And then when they send it into their publisher, it's off center and it's just a hassle. For whatever reason, Microsoft hasn't worked the bugs out of the program enough to be able to just save as a PDF in the file size that you originally created it without jumping through several hoops. Well, I've spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to do this. I've published 12 different projects myself through self-publishing, and I'm also a writing and a publishing coach. And so I've got a little bit of experience in this background, but I actually ran into this problem myself just a few weeks ago while writing my book Limitless and getting ready to publish it. So I figured out how to do it, and I thought that maybe it was just a fluke thing. I couldn't find much information on the internet about how to do it. I checked YouTube. I couldn't find any videos that made any sense on how to do it easily, and ultimately ended up figuring it out myself, only to have a friend of mine who's also an author and publishing his own book call me today and say that he ran into the exact same problem that I did, where he was saving it and it was saving as an 8.5 by 11 instead of a 6 by 9 for his book. So today I'm going to teach you how to set it up to where it will work properly and format properly so that you can send it directly to your printer. So the first thing that you need to do, you need to go up here to File and down to Page Setup. Now, Microsoft 16 has a little bit different commands, but I believe that the page setup is still the same. This is an older version. Then what you want to do, you want to come over here and go down to Page Attributes, Microsoft Word. Then you want to go to Apply Page Setup Settings to, and you want it to go to the whole document. Now, if you don't click this, there's only going to be a portion of the document that's going to convert, so you want to make sure that you click whole document in this section. Then come down here to the margins, and you'll see that your margins should have already been set up if you were writing the book in the proper sizes anyway, or you've set your margins according to the publisher's specifications. Then this should be already set up for you. If it isn't, you need to check with your publisher and how many pages your book is to set up the margins so that it aligns properly. But then we're going to go down to make sure that this says apply to whole document here. If it doesn't, you want to click that. Mirror your margins, you want all that stuff to be set, and then you're going to go down to Page Setup. Okay. From the Page Setup, we're going to go to Paper Size, and we're going to go, you see I've got my different page sizes already set. We're going to make this one 5 by 8, so we're going to go down to Manage Custom Sizes. For those of you who may have never done this before, you come down here to this plus sign and you click the plus and you rename your title. We're going to name this book 5 by 8. Okay. Then we come over here to paper size. This is the important part right here, guys. This is the part where everybody is missing what they need to do. We're going to set our paper sizes, whether it's 5.25 by 8 or whatever. We're just going to make it simple. 5 by 8 inches. Okay. We're going to set our margins. Now they're set to 0 right now. Every size is a little bit different, but typically publishers will tell you that you can't set the margins any lower than 0.25. So we're going to set them at their lowest place right now. Typically I put a 1-inch margin on the top. The left and right margins need to be set based on how many pages you have for thickness of the book so that the page is centered, and that, again, that's a publisher thing, but we're going to go ahead and just for the sake of example here, we're going to put 0.25 in all of these areas, and at the bottom we're going to do 0.25. Now typically I set my margins at 1 inch at the top on a 6 by 9 page, and then my left and right margins are set by the publisher, and then I typically will set this right around 0.25 or 0.3 at the bottom. which allows for the page number to print properly and your footers to be in where they're supposed to be and things without it getting any cutoff. Then we're going to click OK. Then we're going to go up to Format 4. We're going to go to Printers and Scanners Preferences. And you can see here we've got our different printers and things. All you want to do is make sure that the default paper size is the size that you just made. So now we choose default paper size and we can see that we've got our book 5x8. That wasn't there before. It is now. We're going to click Close for OK. Click OK here. Now we want to make sure that this is scaled at 100%. Now there may be some adjustments that you have to make when you look at this before you save it. You want to make sure that all of your content is within the margins, and if it's not, you might want to scale it back a few degrees or a few percentage points, but it's typically not necessary. We can see that the paper size right here is showing 5x8, and we're showing it in the proper format, so we're going to click OK. We're going to click OK here. Now you can see that the pages have reformatted themselves to a 5x8 size, where they were 6x9. Actually, they were 8.5x11 when we started. And you can see that the content has all adjusted to where it's within the margins. The only thing that will likely be different is if you have placed anything. Well, here's a perfect example. If you've placed anything that has to be resized by itself, like this right here, this page break thing right here that I've put in, typically I would have to go ahead and resize that because it's not text, so I'd have to reset that to the size that would be within the margins. So you might have to go through your document and just make sure that everything is lined up and make a few small adjustments like that. If there's any tables, like your table of contents, will probably have to be resized, and any graphics that you have put in it. As you can see, it's a super easy fix. It just takes a few minutes to make sure that everything is aligned properly. Then you're going to go up to File, go down to Print, come down to PDF, and Save as PDF right here. Choose the name of it. I'm going to go ahead and choose this one as 5x7. Save it to my desktop so I can easily check it. And it's processing the pages. There it goes. Looks like it's good, and I'm going to go ahead and come over here and open this now, and we can see that all of the content, the table of contents, is off again. Like I said, you're going to have to resize the things that are not text, but the text should automatically resize and center itself based upon the specifications you've made. So that's done it. Our margins are proper. We've got our headers and our footers lined up. Everything appears to be good. Our pages have properly switched to the right page numbers, so we're set. Guys, I hope this helps you. I know that this is a very frustrating ordeal that you've likely gone through trying to figure it out on your own. I hope this helps you a little bit. Please check out my websites. Like I said earlier, limitlesssolutions.org. I am a writing and self-publishing coach, so if I can help you with your self-publishing needs, I know that I will likely be able to save you a lot of money. I've learned a lot of shortcuts over the last decade of self-publishing several books myself. So check out that site, and also check out tattoopreacher.com. Thanks for checking out this video, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. You can email me at aaron@limitlesssolutions.org. One more time, that's aaron@limitlesssolutions.org. Have a great day.